If you've been wanting to learn how to crochet, but you didn't even know where to start, you've never even held a crochet hook in your life, watch this video, bookmark this video. I'm going to teach you how to crochet 100% newbie from scratch in 5 minutes.
You're going to want to find a hook. I recommend a 5mm hook, crochet hook of any kind, and some basic yarn, which is 4 or worsted weight yarn. This is a good best way to start. And we're going to start with making a little slip knot. You twist your yarn, make a little loop just like that. There you go. Reach through with your fingers and grab the yarn and pull it through just like that. That's how you make a little slip knot. Okay, we're going to do that again. Really easy. Make a little loop, turn it, make a little loop, reach through with your fingers, pull it through, and make a slip knot. Put it on your hook. Tighten it up. All right. If you're ever teaching crochet to someone young, the hardest thing is to teach them how to hold everything. These two fingers are your tension. They control the tension. These two actually hold your work, and this one, your index finger, helps guide the yarn. So we are going to grab the yarn like that. You see how it can affect your tension. And then your index finger is going to loop around like that. And that is going to hold, those two fingers are going to hold your work. All right. Now, we want to take our hook and go under, or they say yarn over, but it's hook under. I like to say hook under and grab it. You're going to go under, grab that yarn with the little mouth of the hook, grab it and pull it through. That's it. That's how you do it. That's all crocheting is. Now you can see how that index finger is helping you control the tension, the size of that loop. All right. That's fine. Okay, so let's do that again. Put the hook under, grab some yarn, and pull it through. And we're going to do it again. And these loops, you don't want them to be too tight, you want them to be too loose, but you know what? The first time you do this, you're going to have a really wonky chain. This is called chaining, by the way. Chain, or abbreviation CH, in a pattern. We're going to chain. What we're doing here is we're going to make a foundation chain. This is the basis for most pieces of work. And this is just very basic crochet. Nothing fancy going on here. So I'm chaining, I don't know how many, maybe like 10, 12, beautiful little loops. You can see they're not even. That's fine, especially the first time. Goodness sakes. Give yourself a break, right? It's going to look wonky. Now we're going to go back the way we came. I'm not going to go through this first loop. I'm going to go through the second loop, and you'll notice there's actually two little pieces, top and the bottom. We're just going to go through the top part here. Just the top part. Okay. Now I have two loops on my hook right now. Reach through, pull through just the first one, and reach through again. Now we're going to go through both. All right. Let's do it again. Just go through that top part, grab some yarn, pull it through just that first loop. Now we're going to grab some yarn and pull it again, both loops. All right. Congratulations. That is a single crochet, an SC, one of the most basic stitches in any kind of crocheting, including amigurumi. I can't even say that word, mosaic crochet, and so forth. When we get to the end of our row, all right, that's a foundation chain. There's all sorts of ways to do a foundation chain. This is the most basic way. All right. It's not perfect, but that's fine. Now, we're going to chain one, just a chain, pull through, and we're going to flip the whole thing and go back the way we came. And this time, yes, you can go in that first loop to start off. That's why we put a chain on the end. Normally, you would have you know how many stitches across you are, let's say 12, and you would keep track to make sure you have a correct stitch count so your piece doesn't lose or gain stitches and end up all wonky. Now, from here on out, we're going under 2 loops. We're going under both of those loops this time, not just one. We're going under both from here on out. 2 loops. We're going to grab the yarn, pull through, just like before. And now we're going to grab it again and pull through both of those. Single crochet again. The only difference is we're going now under 2 loops. Grab the yarn, go under both of those loops. Pull through. One more time. All right. Now, this is, again, the most basic crochet you could do, single crochet. There's all kinds of techniques where you go through front loop only, back loop only, etc., etc. We're just making something basic. Get to the end again. And one more time, you're going to what? you're going to do chain 1 before you turn, so you have a nice edge. All right, and then once again, back the way we came. This is basic. You can make a whole afghan with this. You can make a scarf. You can make mug rugs, washcloths, anything you want. And ta-da, like magic, it's done. And this is what a basic single crochet looks like. I actually cut my end off, so I'm going to just finish it by pulling through the end here. And that's it. I hope this helps and makes you less intimidated about starting to learn how to crochet.